Well, I absolutely agree with what Ken had to say about capturing the information. It's like marketing demographics. If you don't have the data, you can't do anything. What we try to do, catching them in the door, is get them to sign the book, the guest book. And if they don't want to, that's okay, because you don't want to creep them out. We try to get their email, whatever. Sometimes they'll go on into the service without signing, which is okay. And otherwise, come out, maybe they'll want to sign or not. They can check off whether they want to receive weekly reminders by email, whether they want to receive our monthly newsletter or whatever. But you can't be too pushy there. What we try to do at the Unitarian Church of Harrisburg is they're coming out now, capture their interest, and continue the dialogue that you began when they walked in the door. That means that you'll remember them because you gave them a name tag when they came in, and they'll know you because of who you are, and you have a name tag. And they have your card. We'll capture them. Our concierge on duty at the coffee station downstairs is Lita Bean. And while the service was going on, it's possible, depending on who all was around and how much time I had on the front door, that I would have gone downstairs to clue in Lita about these prospects. Occasionally I've escorted them downstairs myself. That's the reason other members of the community tend to circulate around the front entrance inobtrusively, because we don't want to have this conga line, but they're there so that they can engage with the person when they're coming in. So you're going to catch them. We write them a thank you note. How many of you write a thank you note, handwritten, hand-signed, because somebody walked in the door? Fabulous. I am so proud of you. And the fact that it is handwritten, the fact that you wrote it to someone that you remember, and that you signed it, and in your note you reference something about the relationship, is marketing 101. You have begun to establish a relationship with this person that was there. I use email also. If I didn't know the answer to something, yes, the child care is available, or yes, the pagan group is meeting, or oh, I forgot to tell you. Anything that makes them feel that they are not a consumer walking in the door that you want to hand a pledge card to. You know? So you are establishing a relationship with the individual.
Bart, can you tell about how after they visit a couple times we make them a name tag? I think that's really important.
How we do the name tag?
Well, just that when they come twice, I think.
Yeah.
Then we make a guest name tag, and it's there with their name on it the next time they come. And that, to me, that was something I was really impressed with when I came.
Everybody can dream, right? When we first started out, everybody in the church people in the church have had name tags forever. That's part of becoming a membership. You get a name tag. When somebody walks in the door, in the olden days, you'd recognize a visitor because they didn't have a name tag. Now we handwrite them a name tag, capture their information, if they'll give it to us, and most of the time they will. By the second time, if they come the next week, we have a name tag made for them, pre-printed, and we train all of our repeat visitors to come in every Sunday and sign in and pick up their name tag from the registration desk and leave it there when they leave. You kind of keep track of who's a repeat visitor and who's not, who's coming more often. We log their presence in a database every single time so that our membership technical guru can tell you how many times so-and-so has visited, or when they first came and when they became a member. And we'll talk about the membership process next time around. Okay. I wrote them a thank you note. I sent them off with anything I could downstairs. Totally different person on the committee. And this is where you don't have to have, you can enlarge your force if you think, oh my gosh, how am I going to do all this? We have a committee of 5, congregation of 400. We have a pool of 20 to 25 ushers. We organize the ushers too. And a pool of about 20 or so concierges who volunteer once every 6 weeks or so to take concierge duty. Your job as a concierge is, if you see someone standing alone, isolated, send another member over to talk to that person and engage in conversation. You don't have to do it yourself. You can. You're watching the crowd. But you are a crowd monitor getting your congregation integrated with all of those people.